Hey guys, it's High Priestess Jamila, and I just wanted to show you guys some breakup work that I'm doing for a client. As you can see, this is the back-to-back separation candle. I love to do things very classically, but I do two things for my breakup work. I always use one of these, and since I've started making my own candles, I go ahead and I offer the breakup jar with it, okay? And so a breakup jar would be a more permanent breakup, even though you may have to wait a little while to see the permanent results. Oh, look at it. All right, so I kind of want to point these in the direction of the east and the west. So basically this is the way that I do it. Hey, Catavia, hello. The petition is actually underneath. I've got several carvings. I've got the breakup poppets. They are surrounded by salt, cayenne pepper, black pepper, lemongrass, and a few other herbs. And what I do as well, I've got me a bottle here, and I'm just gonna shit. There we go. All right, because I need some broken glass. Okay. So we're going to take the broken glass and we're just going to set 9 pieces of the broken glass surrounding them. And this is client work. I have people that think I'm just running around here doing breakups on people. Trust me, I won't be doing any breakups there. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this broken glass will also go inside of the breakup jar. Okay. Oh yeah, it's burning down really, really fast. You said you was just on my website looking at the prices. That's what's up. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm going to go ahead and light this candle as well, because what I'll do is I will save everything. This candle will probably take about 3 days to burn down. And even though I don't use a 7-day candle, I use these. It usually takes about 3 days for all of my 7-day candles to finish burning down anyway. And so I wanted to bring this outside because it was already very fumey. I mean, I could just taste that cayenne pepper in my mouth. What's up, Zybel? Hello. I'd be happy to do a reading for you, Catavia. I'm actually available tomorrow evening. Oh, okay, that's cool. You a Cancer? That's cool. Yeah. So I'm going to sit out here and try to sit outside the whole time. The bugs will start coming and all kind of flying things because I turned on the light. Once I get off of here, I'll turn it off. I always send you guys pictures of the work. And 90% of the time I'll send you a short video. Okay, where I'll throw the cards and everything, especially on this kind of work. It just depends on what kind of work you have, okay, and what I'm doing. So this breakup jar, I will definitely send it to you. You just have to send me the shipping once the jar is completely done, and then I'll send it over to you, and it will have this broken glass. Um, it'll have these 2 pins. And this one, the other pin done already fell down there. So we're going to leave it alone because I can tell that this work is going to work very quickly because the pin actually fell off and it's pointing to the east direction. So that's actually pretty good. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Oh, and of course, I did use my breakup oil. Make sure that you guys hit the thumbs up button if you don't mind. I've got quite a few people that are obsessed with the work that I do. So, you know, they always over here with some negativity and stuff. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So this is what it looks like. There's so many different ways of doing breakups. Look at that mosquito over there. It's a mosquito trying to fly over by the door. Um, I do all of my breakups the same. Okay. I'll do the back to back separation candle. And sometimes I'll even cut it down the middle. But this one was particularly difficult to cut. So I went ahead and just left it that way. But once it burns all the way down, then the broken heart is going to go inside of the jar as well. And see, this is a mason jar. So it's very economical. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be able to use the jar. And the candle is handmade by me with the specific intent for the client. And yeah, so very simple. Oh, look at that. We got sparks. Now, one thing that I try to do with my breakup work is I try to make sure that it's going to be a peaceful breakup. Because if people have a really bad breakup, most of the people that come to me to get this work done, they're doing a breakup of a man and a woman and another woman. And if somebody has a really, really destructive breakup, then that can actually kind of work. I don't want to say it'll work against you. So everything don't have to be messy. Oh, look at that. We got 3 flames on there. Y'all see that? There's a flame in the middle. That one is going to work perfectly. Look at how it's sparking up everywhere. Now, some people, what they like to do is they like to, oh yeah, look at that. It's over. Some people like to put these out and light them later and burn them a little at a time. It would depend, especially if I'm breaking up a marriage, because I will do breakups on marriages. Okay. Now, at the same time that I'm doing this work for you, I also do a cleansing and a protection before I even do it. Okay. Before I even light the candle, before I even do any of the ritual, I prepare the candles, and you will always get a protection. Anytime I do any kind of black magic, it's going to include protection. Okay. And I do only charge 500 for this. Beautiful. You feel like a baby is around? Ain't nobody around but my son up there bouncing off the freaking walls. He needs to take his little old butt to bed. I usually give him, because I got some, you know that you can get melatonin for kids because kids can have sleep disturbances. Oh, look at that. The black candle went out. So that means that there's somebody working against my work and they got feelings. Feelings, nothing more than feelings. Okay, there we go. I kind of got a little overzealous on that candle and filled it up to the kind of the top. Oh yeah, I'm a Cancer. So Cancers are very maternal. We are. So Now, like I said, the breakup jar is gonna look because once that because that's more like a black purple. You can't really see the color, but it's purple and it's mixed with a little bit of black. Cause I don't waste none of my wax. I don't. I use soy wax. Whenever you have a candle that the wax sort of pools around the candle, that means that you might be dealing with some negative emotions from a woman, is what that means, is what I've noticed. Because, this particular one was basically holding money over this person's head. So, money can be very seductive. Okay. Oh, look at how that flame is going to the west. I know you said you feel a baby around. I ain't pregnant yet, Catavia. I do plan on having a couple of more kids, but not for a few more years, okay? Or maybe another year. I always do it when the moon is waning, and I always like for either, well, you can do it during a new moon as well, but I think we're at a crescent moon today. So, this is the perfect time to do it. See, a new moon, the moon is going to wax after a new moon. So you want to always do any kind of breakup work, destruction, even dark magic. You always want to do that full or when it's waning. Okay, any kind of separation work. What do I use on my skin? There's this cleanser that I've been using, but I just use soap. I know that's bad. They say it's bad for you to use soap on your skin, but I guess I must have a lot of oil in my skin because it doesn't seem to bother me. But, using a good moisturizer is actually really good because it will keep your skin very soft and supple. Um, but I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water. I do. Some people don't drink water. And also I will use there was this one stuff that I got by Pond's. It's like a skin a dark skin, cream. Like not a dark skin cream, but a dark blotch or dark spots to remove dark spots. Because over here in Georgia, boy, that sun ain't no punk. And you can get like this weird, almost mask on your face. And it's so weird. Yeah. So I will use that. And then sometimes if I get a pimple or either dark spots, I will use Ambi. But I don't use that too often. I have a whole full tub of up there, you know, because I just don't like having blotchy skin. I don't really like that. That ain't my forte. So yeah. And then I also take spiritual baths like 3 or 4 times a week. Sometimes I'll take them 7 days a week. I was watching your video and I had a flash and seeing you big belly and glowing and saw your hand with a ring on it. What? That's exciting. Who doesn't want to be barefoot, pregnant, and about to get married? That's beautiful. Well, you know what? I did do that fertility ritual on Easter. So, mm-hmm. Yeah, these are gonna burn down really, really, really fast. It's probably gonna take probably about a good hour or two though. Look at that what my landlord did. Yeah, my landlord be doing the most. You do not have any bags under your eyes, and so many women cannot say that. Oh yeah, you know, if you have bags under your eyes, look at that. I told y'all. I told y'all. Let's pour it over here because this is the female side. If a candle does that, you just pour the wax off. That's all you have to do. You don't have to waste any candles or nothing like that because that was specially made by me. So I made that candle. So it's definitely not marked or anything. So we'll be okay. If I had bags or dark circles, I think I would probably use some cucumbers, but there's some kind of nutrient that they say that you're missing if you have any like bags or dark circles under your eyes. But I was born naturally with them. And then also it, you know, makeup will exacerbate it. So if I'm wearing any kind of eyeliner, it'll start smearing by the end of the day. And I don't like waterproof eyeliner. That's just too hard to take off, okay? Yeah, I got a couple of tattoos. I got a pleasure sign on my left arm, and then I got a butterfly on my lower back. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more of this broken glass. But when I put it in my jar, and then this did not break all the way. There we go. Very, very important part of the ritual. Let's put a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Let's put some over there too. You have to be careful when you're handling glass, please. In fact, I should have gloves on. Oh, I would love to get a spiritual tattoo for protection. I would love to get that. And I'm a telepath, so I need to get something permanently put on my forehead. I haven't really been needing to do that lately because I did a very big ritual yesterday. Oh my goodness. I ain't worrying about nothing. So they're not necessarily necessary because you can always wear like, oh, you see those sparks? I love that. I love that. Okay. And you know, you can tell that it's a spiritual candle because I've never seen just, you know, I like when you light them scented candles around the house. I've never seen sparks coming from them, just the regular ones that you buy around the house. You don't never want to use them for spell work. I wouldn't. But, you know, I mean, I could transform any candle, you know, if I had to use something in a pinch. The way she was facing in your vision, she had a tattoo on her arm. Oh, well, yeah, that was definitely me. So, yeah, man, that's how I do my breakups. And there's all sorts of other things that I'm going to put inside of the breakup jar, like herbs and I'll put like certain um what's that? I'll put certain things in it like um I like to use I can't think of it. What the hell? Runes. I like to use runes. And then a lot of times I'll use tarot cards. Tarot cards can be used for hexing. They can if you put an intent behind it. They're not just for doing readings. You can actually hex somebody with your tarot cards too. Yeah, I would like to get me some that's a good idea actually. That's actually a wonderful idea. I haven't gotten a tattoo in like over 15 years though. And I'm not real sure how my body would react to it because I'm so sensitive. But I'm sure it'll be okay. I think my next tattoo is where I'm gonna get my man's name tattooed on myself. Okay. I'm gonna hurry up and get his name tattooed on me. So yeah. Oh y'all, it's about to look at this one. This one's on fire. Right here. You see that? I mean, because it's blurry. There we go. See how you see how so by the time this is done, they'll probably just be in flames. That's typically what ends up happening. That's why I like to do this kind of work outside, especially a lot of the herbs that I put on it and around it. It can be very fuming. And I will do any kind of because this is considered to be black magic. And you have to be careful doing black magic, especially depending on how black it is. Let's turn my knife outward. I've done like two readings on Cardi B. The last one that I did, it was the situation with Tasha K. That's just insecurity. That's all, is what that is. And then also, black women are not very accepting of her as well. Emmett Till? Wow, that that would be a good idea actually. Guys, I really try to stay away from stuff like that. Though I really do. I really, really, really try to stay away from things like that as far as with the readings because it just starts to conjure up a bunch of spirits. Did you? Okay, I'll definitely pin cushion it because I'm about ready to take my next client. In fact, I do believe that I got everything done for everybody. So it's time for me to get another client here shortly. And we have Beltane coming up. And guys, I think I'm gonna start to take up Wicca. I like Wiccans. I do. So I don't know. Oh, I can taste that cayenne pepper in my mouth. It's crazy. I can taste it in my mouth. I'm about to go up here and brush my teeth. And I didn't even put it in my mouth. I don't know. That flame on the female candle. I gotta go because I gotta take some pictures for my client, y'all. But that flame on that female candle is really higher than the male candle. So I can tell that she's gonna be the one that's gonna walk away first. Look at that spark. Beautiful. See those sparks? Good Lord. Why did the you know what y'all I swear to goddess, I just really want to move away from here because of all the freaking traffic. If y'all notice a bunch of cars just all of a sudden started coming. But like I was telling y'all, I'm right at a crossroads. You see that right there? So my house is right on the crossroads. So this location is perfect for magic, but not necessarily for living. No, I'm joking. Oh, Lord. This is really beautiful. I love to see them spark up like that. I'll let y'all see the sparkles. It's very sparkly, but it's also very destructive. But like I said, I did put on the petition for it to be a peaceful breakup. I suppose you could definitely use a white candle if you want it to be more peaceful. Now look at that. Mm. Y'all see that face right there, like the side of a profile of something? The heck is that? It's an eye in there. Y'all see that eye? And then there's some other stuff in there. What the hell? Mm-mm-mm. All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. Okay. Have a happy Wednesday. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna get the rest of the readings up tomorrow. I'm not gonna finish them tonight because I got everything done today that I needed to get done. So I feel so good about that. And so I can go up here and rest for real. I heard a magician who couldn't play went to a crossroads and they say he met the devil and exchanged his guitar with one the devil gave me, started playing good. Oh, ain't that James Brown? That sound like James Brown. I thought I heard that story about him. Oh Lord, all right, y'all, because even outside, boy, this mug is that's why I put salt around it. You know what I'm saying? Because even outside, this is just real fuming. And I didn't even use any what do you call that? Sulfur, because a lot of times I'll use sulfur. But I quit using sulfur in my breakup work. It's totally unnecessary, and all it does is make stuff take longer. Now, again, we can see this candle just keeps going out. And I'm going to pour all that on the female side. Because this person needs to learn some self-love anyway. I'll see y'all later.